Birdies, I'm Sunshine Flying, you can call me Tia, and today we are moving on to the next district in San Myshuno. So we are in, I believe it is the Fashion District, and we are in 131021 Chic Street. Now these apartments are fairly small actually, and I wasn't sure what to do with it at first. But I decided actually in the end to turn this into just, a single bedroom place, really nice, kind of upscale, livable, and quite different from across the hallway where you may or may not know that is where Penny Pizzazz lives. And the next video we are going to be doing her a solid and giving her a huge renovation. And I love the way it turns out. I'm so excited to share that video with you. But in the meantime, we are working on this apartment. And so I actually changed my tune fairly soon into this build. And so this apartment has a really unique kind of feature to it. It looks like it has 2 bedrooms, but really that is actually going to become a kind of like private office. And the bathroom is just through the hallway right next to it. So right now I kind of have tiles in both of them, implying that it would become a bathroom and we'd have maybe like a bathroom or a laundry room. But I decided in the end, the person who lives here is going to be kind of in the city to kind of do their influencer stuff. And so I wanted to give them their own private office off of their bedroom where they could stream anytime they wanted, they could post to social media, they could record videos, all that good stuff. So I am just kind of going through and tiling up everything, putting all the wallpapers in. I think I changed my mind on that room pretty late in the game, but I can't totally remember, so if you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm working super far ahead because my July is super crazy. I'm on vacation the last weekend, or the whole last week, plus 2 of those weekends I'm also spending camping. So I'm really trying to work ahead, and I don't always remember what I had in my builds when it comes time to do the voiceover. So thank you for having patience with me. I hope you still enjoy these videos and the narration that I give during them. So if you saw earlier, I was kind of struggling to find a wallpaper that could go in the hallway that matched the upper section of that tiling in terms of paint. And I end up not being able to find one that super matches, but I get as close as possible. And insert rant about swatches in The Sims here. I rant about it in so many videos that I'm just not even going to go there today. We are going to stay positive, have fun, and really just enjoy this build. So I really liked putting in this dark kitchen. If you've watched a lot of my builds, you know that I tend towards lighter colors. So this dark kitchen is new for me. And I really love how it turned out. And kind of this end of the hallway living space. I think it would be just a really cool vibe to like walk in and head to the corner and see everything outside in San Myshuno, have that amazing view while I'm watching a movie, while I'm cooking, while I'm eating, all of that good stuff. So I really tried to make that happen here. We are about to get to the part where I really struggle with these Dream Home Decorator cabinets and stuff, and I could go on forever about this. I love that you can snap them all to be one object, but I hate that they won't snap to the right parts. Like here I am just trying to get it to snap where I want it to, and it ends up not working out, and I freaking hate that. Honestly, like why can't you, like why won't it snap to, the edge of the entertainment center? So I got very frustrated trying to make that happen, totally gave up on it in the end, and just put a light fixture up there instead. And I'm fine with how it turned out. I just think it would have been really nice to have this whole like wall size fixture, but it is what it is. EA won't let everything work out, so we did what we could. So after the kitchen, I stuck with this kind of darker theme in here, even with the lighter walls and flooring. So I put in that darker sectional, and I'm going to have darker chairs at the glass table. I really wanted to put the table there just to get a really good view of outside. I think it would be really cute. Obviously, this apartment isn't meant to house a whole bunch of Sims, so having that one table in the corner should be just fine. I also hate that you can't snap clutter to every single one of these empty cubes, like that it's super picky about which size objects can go in which places, even though I know for a fact that the clutter I'm trying to put in these sections will actually fit. So I really had to play around with what would fit where too, and that got a little frustrating, and I ended up not having all the clutter I wanted, and using some clutter I don't often use and I'm not super crazy about, but you know, it is what it is. I tried to make it look filled up, lived in, all that good stuff, and you know, really just tried my best to make it look homey and lived in. I'm really trying to work on my cluttering skills, and you know, I think it turned out okay, and I'd love to know what you think as well. Really trying to, you know, make sure the kitchen always has utensils, whether it's a jar or hanging on the wall, trying to fill in all those empty spaces on the entertainment center, because everyone I know has a full entertainment center, even hanging plants when there's no room on the floor to put plants. So love to hear what you think. I used a lot of Dream Home Decorator stuff in that area. Some of it made me want to pull out my hair, others worked just fine, but I could rant forever about that kind of stuff. So, and now we're on to the bedroom, which was actually a little bit small, all things considered, but I did my best trying to fit everything in, and it really challenged me to use objects I don't always use. Instead of just defaulting to a side table and lamp on each side, we've got a standing lamp, we've got a side table, all that good stuff. And I really loved this wallpaper too. I think it came with Paranormal Pack, but I use it all the time. I think it's super cute. I love that there's just the trim board at the bottom, not at the top. I just love that look, and I think I was going to make that room the closet first and then decided to turn it into an office. So just kind of playing with the idea of turning that into a non-bathroom room now and seeing if I can fit in a closet anywhere. And I do end up managing and using the Dream Home Decorator stuff again. And another complaint I have, I know I keep complaining about it, even though I freaking love that we have this stuff now, hanging stuff in the closet and all of that. I hate that it clips on the wall on the right and left side. I wish that the wood trim for those would stay and it wouldn't clip into the wall. But can't win them all, and you know, by now we should all be used to, you know, hey, this is really cool, but remembering there will be shortcomings, because there almost always are. So it is what it is. I think it works just fine for the purposes of this room, but I do wish that it didn't clip there, because I think it would look prettier if it didn't. But again, what can you do? It is what it is. So just put a wall or a mirror on the wall there next to it. And I think that's about it for the bedroom. I might go back and add a rug. I really can't remember. I also, rather than putting in a pre-built shower, made a shower on my own with some windows and a glass door, just to add a little more interest to the room. I think I make it a little smaller, but maybe it stays that way. But just tried to make the room a little bit more interesting, a little different than what I usually do, because a lot of my builds, I feel like at this point with all of these apartment renovations, start to get a little similar. So I'm curious to know what you think of this kind of bathroom setup as well, and your thoughts on all of that. So there I did end up making it smaller, but it still is that little boxy room. I did not play test that, so I will try to play test it before I release the save file for San Myshuno. If I don't, my apologies if it doesn't work, but I'm just trying new stuff, seeing how it looks. Sometimes my builds end up being a little more aesthetic than functional, and that's just because I have this like urge sometimes to build or create and not necessarily play in. So my priority isn't always on the functionality of a space. So these Dream Home Decorator bookshelves also clip to the wall in a way that cuts out that side piece, and thankfully I could alt place these really easily and keep them looking like a full bookshelf. I think you can get away with the clipping a little bit more with the closet because so many closets have built-in shelves where you don't see a panel of wood on the side, but bookshelves aren't like that. At least not any bookshelves that I've seen. So my little rant again, but also trying to set up here now the office. In my head, you know, I was really trying to make this the Dream Home Decorator pack build, so I do use a lot of those items and do end up making this into more of like a designer's office. So we do have the like swatches on the table, the magazines, and I will also put up the mood board thing on the wall, and then just a little seating area. They can do like consultations. Again, I haven't done the gameplay and I don't know if I'm going to, so don't hold your breath for that. I lose patience and interest in gameplay very, very, very quickly. If you follow me on Twitch, you already know I haven't touched my legacy challenge in like a month. So, gameplay just really isn't my thing. I'm here to build. I play to build. So, apologies if that's disappointing. I have no interest in it, and I don't want to put out half-hearted content for you. So, yeah. So I put the objects here in the room. We'll get a mood board up on the wall. I think I end up moving that so it's easier to see from the desk. And just kind of seeing what other pieces of decoration I can put up. Because I don't often use this wallpaper, and I don't like having busy art on top of busy wallpaper. But I think I end up going for like a spa day kind of wood carved thing, and yeah, I'm really happy with how this office turned out. I think it's really cozy and cute, and it almost tempted me into doing gameplay. So just gonna kind of put some finishing touches on the build here in the hallway. Just having a little bit of stuff hanging up. My new thing lately is making sure that that broom and dustpan end up on the wall. I don't really know why I like it so much, but I do. Every home I ever go in has a broom and dustpan, so anyway, getting into the screenshots here, I'm really curious to hear what you think of everything, what your thoughts are on the Dream Home Decorator pack, even after I give my little rant. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you will comment and let me know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm hoping to get to 100, get that custom URL, and continue the 2 videos a week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really awesome day, and I will see you next time. Bye, birdies!